All right, let's go over the second page of 2-5. So we have this particular website. Again, I put it on Schoology for everybody, and I do have it pulled up here in my Chrome browser. So this is going to be the linear regression calculator that we use. Okay, so let me get Notability back up. But before we do that, example 3 shows how many hours online a student is online and like there's like the day before a test and their score on the test. Now, I guess we're supposed to assume that these hours online are not like educational hours online. So we can see that, you know, the more time they're spending online, see how the numbers are going up, their test score is going down. So they already plotted the dots for us, which are the data, the ordered pairs to arches is really nice. So we can see that that's a negative correlation as one goes up, one goes down. So we're going to say it has, the only difference between these options is negative and positive. So it's a pretty, like we can see that, yeah, and like the more you use your computer for non-educational purposes, your test scores are probably going to go down. All right, again, I put that website there because I can't emphasize the importance of it. You can find it on the Schoology page. Example 4 is about finances. This table shows the median home prices in Florida. What is the equation of a trend line? So a y equals, maybe I need to like, let's put that. When I say equation of trend line, that's y equals mx plus b. So we're going to find the b and the m using, well, we can use the calculator. We can also use, hold on, I'll show you what we could use. Use the equation to predict the home prices in 2020. So like if you were to buy a house today. So we're going to make a scatter plot, which is already done, thankfully. And how did they graph the years? So the years were graphed. Oh, that's very interesting. This down here is the years. It's really weird, isn't it, that they started with 0 and that they didn't start with 1940? That's because they made they wanted to like use easy numbers down here instead of doing like 1940, 1950, yada yada yada. So what we need to realize is that the years are the years past. Is that the right past? Past 1940. So they actually did 0 for 1940. They did 10 for 1950. They did 20 for 1960. 30, 40, 40, 50, and 60. So the years are the years past 1940. So if you look at 30, that would be 30 is essentially 1970, okay? I'm going to get rid of that because that could look confusing. So let's sketch a trend line. Let's go ahead and pick I'm trying to find a ruler. Let's pick 2 of our favorite dots and then, oh, I don't need a ruler. I forgot Notability. You can make a straight line. Let's pick 2 of our favorite dots and see if we like them. Okay, guys, so I'm going to draw a line like that connects through those 2 dots. That is a really bad line because I have a whole bunch of dots just hanging out below and nothing hanging out above. So let's try to pick 2 other dots that would actually be good. Hey, let's try these 2 dots, this one and this one. What do you guys think of that line? And that's like super bad, right? Because obviously this is going up and that's a flat line. Let's connect. Why not? Let's connect. I'm going to connect this one and this one. I feel like that would be a good bet. That's a pretty good balance. I have 2 dots below, 2 dots above. So those are the 2 points I'm going to use to connect. And, oh, conveniently, those are the 2 dots. 55. All right, choose 2 points. So, you know, we can choose whatever points we want. So did I pick point 10 and 40,000? Yes, I did. Did I pick this point? I didn't. Let's pick the point that I actually picked. I picked 60 and 105, 500. And that came from, I'm going to highlight it so you know where it came from. That came from here. And it came from here. Okay, so those are the 2 points I used. Write an equation in slope-intercept form. Well, this is where your 2-4 skills come into play. Let's go ahead and write our equation in slope-intercept form using those 2 points. So just like yesterday, we have to start with our slope. Or into 4, I guess I should say. So I'm going to do the y's minus the y's. So I'm going to do 40,000. Oh my gosh, it's too big of a pen, isn't it there? Or at least you get to see me mess up too. So the first y I'm going to use is 40,000 minus, I'm going to have to back up because I actually don't know what the other y was.
Pardon the interruption.
105,500.
Is aware that Sapphire is not working properly. They are on it and trying to get it fixed.
Sorry about that, guys. Schoology's not working. Okay. That's great. And then the x is on the bottom, so 10 minus 60. Sorry about that interruption. I bet that was kind of hard for you to... All right, so I'm going to grab my calculator. I'm going to get out of there. So 40,000 minus 105,500. So negative 65500. You'd had to do this on your quiz that you just took. And I know that's going to make negative 50 when you subtract. Divide by negative 50. My slope is 1310. So if I pick, now I'm going to pick a point for y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. I'm going to pick the first point, 40,000. So if I do y minus 40,000 equals m, which is what I just found, times x minus, what was my x? 10. Now I'm going to distribute, because they want it in slope intercept. So I got to distribute. I distributed like this, like I did in the past notes. Add 40,000. And let's see what I get. Y equals 1310x. And I just need to know what is negative 13100 plus 40. So I just typed this in my calculator if you're wondering. So plus 26900. And let me take a look. I think things look pretty darn good here. Yeah, I'm happy with everything so far. Use this equation. So this is the answer to part 3. Use this equation to predict 2020. Okay, so I got to think. If 1940 was my 0, how many years past 1940 is 2020? So I'm going to write 2020 is, let's see, 1950, 60, 80 years, right? Past 1940. So if that's the case, I got to plug in 80. So I'm going to grab my equation from up here. Oh, 80, by the way. I'm going to grab my equation from up here. I'm going to put in 80. So y equals 1310 times 80 plus 26900. If you're wondering if this one's, like, each one of these is going to be this hard, no. I'm going to show you how to use your calculator. Always want to make sure I show you how to do one or two by hand before just giving you the easy way out. But the good news is there is an easy way out after this. So in 2020, you're looking to pay $131,700 for a home. Okay, and that would be based off this equation from, is this in Florida? So they're saying that for the exact same type of home as in 1940, you can, so in 1940, you would have paid $23,000 for a house. In 2020, you can expect to pay $131,700. Now, these are the steps on how to do the calculator, this calculator, but like the physical calculator in the classroom. Because if you ever try, you would have to do, let me get there. You would have to go to stats and go over to calculate. But you see how these all say pro? That means that we have to pay for them. That's okay. You're going to use the website I gave you instead right there. And that will be on the next video.